Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. Um, I just want to explain something of myself. I was a child that was searching for friends, but everyone just rejected me for some reason. And I was bullied a lot. There was a, I didn't had a I had a difficult time. I mean, when I was a child, and there was a good reason for that. Um, and that is actually what I see a lot with with people who follow the dragon's path. They follow the dragon's path because they are different, and I was also different. That is what the people in my surroundings didn't like. It was that. Let me explain something more about the dragon's path. The dragon's path is a left-hand spirituality. I already told you why it's left. It's left because it's no dogma. You don't listen to anyone. It's your personal experience. It's yours alone. And a left-hand path will also say that you are very individual, very alone, and you will not be the same like anyone else. You will have the dragon energy by your side, but also inside of you, and which means that it's also a high energy, which means that this energy will ultimately um, push people away from you. People who don't know you, not your family perhaps, but people you don't know, and they will say there's something wrong about this guy or girl. I I would say that most of the people would say it's something psychological. The dragon's path is psychological. No, I met a dragon when I was 6 years old, and that was also the last time until I was 18 years old and met the dragon again. But my actually not really. I was searching for friends. I wanted friends, but they didn't want me. And I later on, when I made a book about Dragon's Path, I came to the conclusion every time it was about the left hand spirituality. It's a very individual path, and also means that it will push people away from you. Your energy doesn't allow a lot of people who you don't know inside of your surroundings. It's also your behavior. Your behavior is something totally different. Your behavior is something that people are actually a bit afraid of, or something that they just don't like, because this behavior is not coming from a human energy, it's draconic. Your behavior is something totally different and it pushes people away. Left-hand spirituality, for example, I am a vegan, and a vegan is something in the minority, something that a lot of people just don't agree with, most of the people. And that is also the left-hand spirituality. It goes against the majority. And that is just an example against the majority. That all the crowd is saying yes, and you say no. Not to go against it, but just it's your mind. Your mind is against it because you are not like them. You are not a human being like them. You are totally different. You are individual. And that is also a meaning of left-hand spirituality. And I was bullied a lot. I had a difficult time when I was young. Um, it was psychologically challenging, very challenging. That no one actually liked me. I was sitting in a corner, in a dark corner somewhere, crying just for being alone. And I had voices in my head so much. Not that I'm crazy, not that at all. You're not crazy if you hear voices in your head. I hear them all the time, even then when I was young. But I didn't connect it with the dragon back then. I just heard voices, but I didn't connect it back then with the dragon. The dragon didn't was saw that I was not ready to go on the dragon's path. It was very challenging for a child. So even now, when you're adult, it's a very challenging and difficult path, not meant for everyone. And the thing is, why they sometimes bully us, it's not that they just don't like us, but it's just that you're different. And people, humans, are a very social animals. If you belong inside of the crowd, they will like it. They will like you if you belong there. But if you don't, if you are saying I don't like it, when everyone is saying I like it, then that is something of a human. And it's also something that I don't like of a human being, that they are such a social beings. I'm just happy that I can go inside of my forest to be just alone a bit, just talking with the dragon for just a while, because the dragon is such a more pleasant being, a pleasant spirit to talk to instead of humans. They can judge us so much. My dragon doesn't judge me. And you can say, oh, it's something psychological, but it's not, because I know the dragon is real. Even though you cannot see them, the dragon is there. And it's a very challenging path, just that they are testing us, but it's actually who you are. And the dragon energy inside of you is also who you are. It's not all about magic, it's not all about rituals, but also just a way of living. It was there ever since you were born, at the day one that you are here on this earth. The dragon is as so strong that it even deceives death just to be with you once more, because you are reborn. You are actually a reborn spirit and reborn energy. And this rebirth is accompanied by a guardian and your God that are constantly with you. Of course you are not the same as everyone else. Of course you are so different than anyone else. But does that mean that you're bad? Of course not. Maybe for the people, maybe for the humans, but not for your dragon. Not at all. The dragons, as I say. Because it's not only your guardian, but also your God that stands with you, to guide you, to be there with you. Your God is the reason also why you are allowed to return. You are actually a draconic spirit that now lives inside of something that actually is different. You are a human being, a human energy, accompanied also by a draconic energy. Of course you're not going to be the same like anyone else. I've seen this with my brothers and sisters. Psychologically challenging, of course, it's true. But that is not because you're weird. That is because you cannot help it. There is inside of you something that is just guiding you inside of a direction that no one else takes. That is also the left-hand spirituality of the dragon. No one takes it, but you will. And the forest is just a place where I can be. Just to be with the spirits, to be with the dragon. It's just here I have more friends than there below. Like they say on this Disney movie, I have friends on the other side. And I have a lot of friends on the other side. A lot of them. And here I can talk with them just without any interruptions by humans. And if you have children like that, just support them. Because dragon children have a difficult time more often. Dragon children can be accompanied by their god and guardian, but they should be also be with their family. And if they have friends, I hope they have good friends, that you support them. Like I say, it's a very challenging path. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.